Hi, this is Padma Mohan. Welcome to Elevate Bakers. Today we're going to make carrot cake. Now, what's special about carrot cake? Nothing at all. If you want your kids to eat vegetables, then carrot cake is something which you can have them eat. So, all we need is just about 9 ingredients. Fairly simple, all that you have at home. Nothing difficult at all. So, let's quickly dive into our recipe. I'm not going to tell the measurements. I'm going to leave it in the description box below so you can see that. Let's get into carrot cake. So, first step in any baking is switch on your OTG. Basically, it takes about 10 minutes for an OTG to warm up and get to the temperature. The 10 minutes buffer is because just in case when you put the cake inside, if there is a power cut, the cake is still safe. And the second step is lining your cake tin. I'm not using a cake tin, I'm using a liner, so that is skipped for me. So now all I'm going to do is crack this egg into the bowl. Yeah, crack the egg into the bowl. It's fairly easy to crack it into something else and check if your egg is fresh and it's not contaminated, and when you crack, those shells don't fall into your cake. So we are safe, we don't have any shells, and the egg is fresh. So now the next step is start whisking our egg. While we see that there's a little bit of foam forming on the egg, it's completely not whisked, I'm going to start adding sugar 3 times. So we continue to whisk and keep adding sugar in 3 parts. Now, how do you know if you whisked enough? When you're whisking, if you don't hear the sound of sugar touching the bowl, then you know you've done it enough. Now, I guess I'm done. I'm going to start adding oil. You don't have to add a little by little. We're not making mine easier. I'm just going to pour the oil and continue to whisk again. All I'm doing right now, I'm going to add all my dry ingredients together into this large. Okay. Just give a whisk. Sorry about that. So just give a whisk. So 2 things will happen. We will mix all the ingredients together. There's no lump of either the spice or the baking soda powder because we have both of it here. And the flour is getting aerated. That is extremely important for a fluffy cake. So this is sorted. Now into this wet mixture, we're going to add these 2 carrots and the flour, half portion, equal twice. Okay, so let's set this aside. We don't need this anymore. I have a spatula. Just going to add a little bit of this dry ingredients. Cut and fold, nothing else with cake. You fold twice and cut once. Fold twice and cut once. That's exactly what I'm doing as well. What I missed to tell is if you add a little bit of flour into this and coat this with flour, it will not settle down. I'm taking a little bit of risk because I forgot. But hopefully, in our cake, cats are not going to stay today. Okay, that is mixed. Does it smell good? I don't know. So to this cake liner, just double checking if there's any dirt in it. No, it's not. To this cake liner, I'm going to pour this batter. Two important things at this stage is, be it a professional baker or a home baker, emptying your pan or bowl is extremely important because food waste is a crime. That's number one. And number two, I attended one of the seminar in which, I'm sorry about the noise around, I attended a seminar in which the person was trying to tell that tap the pan as loud as possible so your neighbor hears that cakes are made in your house. No, don't do that, because we aerated this particular batter by whisking egg and then mixing our flour. So we brought in a lot of air into this to give that fluffiness. Now if you tap it, that's all going to settle down and you will have a cake which is dense. That's exactly something which you don't want to eat unless it's a brownie, or for that matter if it's a macaroon. Only if it is a macaroon you have to tap. Otherwise please don't do that mistake. If you feel there's a different science to it and that's the reason you tap, leave a comment, let's discuss about that. For now I'm not going to tap and I don't encourage you to do that. All I'm going to do is just pierce the spatula in it a couple of times. It will bring out unwanted bubble. That's as simple as that. You don't have to make noise and let the world know that you're making cake at home. Okay, so this is good enough. Not sure why my oven still doesn't seem hot. Okay, it seems hot. Okay, so it's about 10 minutes and my oven is hot, my OTG is hot. I'm going to just put this cake inside for about 35 to 40 minutes, but this time is not precise because every oven has a different way and different mechanism and different environment. So let's see how long it takes. Now that the cake is gone in, let's go out, relax and come back after 30 minutes and we'll check again. Until the skewer or the cake tester comes out clean, your cake is not done. So don't leave it in for a long time as well. Let's come back again for this. So yesterday we kind of put in the oven. There you go. This is what happens when there's no continuity with what you work. So yesterday we had put in our carrot cake into the oven. And I told I'll come back to you and let you know how long it's going to take, right? So it approximately took about 42 minutes. That's not approximate, that's precise. And cake is completely done. Now we're going to just taste it and see how the cake is. Before that, today is Makara Sankranti, basically Pongal. What other languages do we celebrate this? There are 4 different languages we celebrate this festival. So happy Pongal, happy Sankranti, or just happy start of a harvest year. With that, I'm glad I've done a carrot cake, which is a vegetable, which is also kind of harvested. So let's dive into it and see how it tastes like. Isn't there advantages and disadvantages in all that we do? So I generally like the tin, meaning the baking tin, But thanks to COVID, I've started using these disposable liners. But when you try to slice the cake, it's a little irritating. But what's important is how the taste of this cake is. That's a good slice. And always remember to use a serrated knife and not any other knife. If you're cutting more than a slice, keep cleaning your knife, which is just this way. Fantastic. Till the middle, the cake is good looking so far. I haven't tasted it. It is got a nice crunchy layer right on top, and inside it's definitely soft. You can see that. I love this cake, not just because I made it, but I'm going to link the recipe below as I mentioned. Please try it and tag me as well if possible. Let's see if anything goes wrong or if there's any correction in the cake. We can still chat. We can still comment, and I will get back to you promptly. That is something I can promise. You have a wonderful day ahead, and thank you for watching this video. And that's one thing which is extremely important. Share with your friends and families. Subscribe so that you get to see other easy videos like this. And do like and comment. Doesn't cost us much. Have a wonderful day ahead.